downtown Los Angeles. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. Jay, between the Laker girls, the purple and golds, all the banners, all the celebs, you better stay focused.
Ed, are you reading my mind right now? There's a reason why I'm late to the game. Those Hollywood parties, nothing better. But let's get it on the court.
No distractions here tonight. Let's do this thing. The San Antonio Spurs control the tap.
And look, no disrespect to Dwayne Casey of Toronto. I mean Detroit, because he was the coach of the year for Toronto, even though he got fired. But for Greg Popovich to lead this team to 7th place in the Western Conference with 47 wins is beyond me. I do not understand how he is not the coach of the year. When you have a guy like Manu Ginobili, who is older than me, and he's able to lead this team to where they were last year, that says everything you need to know about Pop.
One thing, Jay, you're not 40 years old yet, so that's good. And two, they had to reinvent how they did things last year. Kawhi Leonard played barely 10 games last season, so they found a way to do it. Then you add DeRozan. I'm so interested to see what this Spurs team is going to be. Yes, you lose Kawhi, but you never really had him last year either. And gets to the basket. Jay, he knew exactly where he was going with it.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries the wide-open three. That's too easy.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Driving right to the basket. Working hard on the glass. Oh, blocked away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Spurs in possession. Has a chance. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Good ball. I got some for him.
From long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Knocks it down off the step back.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Davis. Short jumper won't go down. And the finish. Slam dunk. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved, in particular your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Substitutions. San Antonio. Entering the game for LA.
Tough make through traffic.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Nothing going here on that drive. Can't connect. Russell with it up top. Margins 8. Anthony Davis. 2-4 now.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. Here comes the screen. Gets it in the left corner. Baseline drive. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Short jumper won't fall. Davis.
In the first quarter.
To Russell. he knocks it down. Jay, as key a move as you'll find in the NBA.
And it is the new age triple threat. It does two things. Number one, it creates distance in a hurry. Number two, when you're stepping east to west while maintaining your dribble, which is a difference maker, it throws a defender off because now he's at your mercy and he's off balance.
And it just may be, Jay, the biggest threat late in the shot clock.
Especially if you add a hesitation to the move, or if you look at the rim, you'll most time have the defender jumping out of the shoes.
We wish defenders all the best in this game defending that.
Los Angeles Lakers, number 23, LeBron James.
No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Russell into the front court. 5-point game. Off the mark. San Antonio ball. Now pass stolen by the Spurs. Desperation shot here from half court. After one, it's the visiting Spurs out in front. Jay and I return to the City of Angels after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
James. Gorgie Jang rejects it.
And that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Has a look. The screen sets him up for two.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
LBJ has it. Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in LA?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in LA. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Across the timeline comes James. Right now, down 7. LeBron James. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
5 to shoot for San Antonio. Here's a chance from long range. That won't go. LeBron with it up top. Down 5. Russell, unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Entering the game for the Lakers, number 3, Anthony Davis.
Short jumper off the mark.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
LeBron James. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Not that time. Los Angeles, they have it. To Davis. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Anthony Davis at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 79% at the line. And hits the first free throw.
For the San Antonio Spurs, number 23, Zach Collins.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Fires the 3. That's how you defend.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
LeBron James, terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Old school equals high percentage.
Spurs have it. Over to the right side. Baseline drive. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
To James. Down to 5 on the 24. James, look out. Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Here comes the screen. And the Lakers able to grab the rebound. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's James with a chance. LeBron James. He's now shooting 5 for 7. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. The Lakers have the lead.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Lakers entered the locker room with a comfortable lead. And they've been showing off some excellent shooting. And it's ultimately points that win games. So if they can keep this up, there's a great chance they can finish with a victory. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers. Fellas, back to you.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. James into the front court. His team up by 7. And finishes strong.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
San Antonio with the basketball. The drive, right to the basket. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. Jay, last year the Lakers 35-47. What impact, obviously, will LeBron James have on this Lakers team and their record?
There's no doubt that I think the Lakers will get over 35 wins. Will they get over 50, though, is the major question. I don't see that happening, considering last year only 2 teams in the West, Golden State and Houston, had over 50 wins.
Spurs in possession. Take stock of the floor. Beyond the arc for 3. Oh, that's how it's done.
Well, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
To James. Going to launch beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Anthony Davis pins it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
LeBron into the front court. Leads just a point. Anthony Davis lets it fly. Anthony Davis. He's now 4 for 6.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Driving right to the basket. That's no good. To Davis. The drive, right to the basket. Goes to the right side. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Right now, San Antonio's possession. Probing the defense. Lets it fly from long range. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Oh, okay. I don't see any more phantom screens like I did in the first half. I actually see people being hit, which opens up three-point shooters to operate off those screens. It's all coming together.
James. Fires the 3. Well defended. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
James. Down to 5 on the 24. Down low for Davis. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
For for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Stepping in for Los Angeles, number 52.
Russell. Deep right corner. For three. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Here comes the screen. And finishes strong.
The assist from number 16, Sydney.
I got ball.
Just inside the arc. At the buzzer. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Spurs have the lead. It's the Spurs with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. Partner, you and I were just shaking our heads during this quarter break. We can't believe how good a game this has been.
And we've seen this so many times with the teams that are the most talented on paper. This shouldn't even be a game. But sometimes an underdog, they rise to the challenge. And they've really hung in there all the way in these three quarters.
Whoa! What a finish!
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Russell with it up top. His guys down three. That is great vision to set it up. A big finish at the rim.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. San Antonio ball. Surveys the floor. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. Trying to cash in. Shot from McDermott, no good. Throws it down. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
To Russell. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Russell. Rejected.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
For the San Antonio Spurs, number 92.
Straight on look. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Jay, he's shaking his head. The guilty party. He knows it's better to be lucky than good.
Or he knows it was just a really bad shot that just happened to go in. But sometimes when the basketball heavens drop a gift in your lap, you take it.
Russell. Can't connect. Nothing going here on that drive. Not that time. Spurs have it. Lakers have it. They go down to Davis. Nice pass to set things up.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Russell.
I got ball.
Here comes the screen.
Oh, no, he can't guard you out there.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here's James for two. Deep two there, won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
New blood coming in for both sides.
For the San Antonio Spurs, number 16, subbing in for the Los Angeles Lakers, number 35.
5 to shoot for San Antonio. From long range, buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
To James. It's a big finish.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Not that time. Another follow. Stays out. To James. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
San Antonio with the basketball. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
The Spurs with 4 on the shot clock. 24-second violation. Chance for LeBron James. He doesn't get the bounce. Here comes the intentional foul, but they did have one to give, so no free throws yet. They'll shoot after the next foul.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker, so the Spurs keep the basketball. We get a whistle and a foul with 1 second to go. It's not in the bag yet, but it would take a real meltdown for this to slip away.
In the 80s, that might have been a personal, but regardless, it had the same impact. You just injected a little life into your squad, just when they needed it.
Able to convert on both free throws. Long heave from three-quarters court. It's the Spurs who are victorious as they get a good win on the road. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.